This video is going to show how to install the Vortex generator on 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer OZ. First thing you want to do is make sure that you have a clean surface. So it'd probably be a good idea to wipe it down good and clean. Maybe even use some cleaner like detailer spray or something, and get the surface real clean. Now that you've got it good and clean, you want to come around here, pop your trunk, and start taking this trim off all the way up to right in here to be able to fit the lip, this lip underneath the trim piece. So you basically just get right here and start popping it up. And it kind of tucks up and under the glass here, so you kind of want to roll it, this back part toward the glass to be able to get it out, which basically requires both hands, just like that. As you can see, that clip, basically just rolls right up underneath there, and you get it out all the way up, and then we'll go from there. So now you've worked both sides of this up all the way on both sides of it, gotten it all the way to here. There's a clip right here. This one broke on me on the other side, and we're just going to test fit it now and see where it's dropping on the car. And it's basically on this seam. It's going to cover all the yellow pretty much, and then we're going to eyeball it to be able to know where to put our 3M tape. Okay, so you pretty much, on this roll, you pretty much have enough to hit every single side, and put 2 on the side, on the very end as well. And I'm just going to show you this. Basically, you just pull it out, rip it, put it where you want it, and press it very firmly on. Especially, it's frigid where I'm at right now, so I have to really press it on. I may even heat it up with a hair dryer when I want it to really stick. Once I get it on the car, then you just pull it off, and you're good to go. I would hit every flat surface, because you have plenty of tape to do it. Just make sure you're not overlapping any drastic amount to where it'll stand up or anything like that. Then you slide these ends up under this sill, so you want that sill to be over top of it. And once you get it lined up on the line down here the way you want it, and get the antenna through it the way you want it. I don't really like the way this looks, but I guess nobody's ever going to really notice it, so it doesn't bother me that bad. You just press it real firm everywhere that you have tape, being careful not to scratch it. Make sure that it's pressed down firm all the way, and that both sides are on their lip. And then you just go down this with your thumb, snapping those back in place, snapping those clips back in place, and those are locked back on. On both sides, the clip right here broke on both sides on mine. It may have something to do with the fact that it's extremely cold here, and they just may be extremely brittle. Once again, I'm going to go over this with a hair dryer and heat up that glue on that double-sided foam tape, so as to get it to stick real good. Because if you can hear, it's pulling up. It's not sticking that great, but I don't anticipate this this generator will go anywhere. Color matching, as you can tell, is a little off. Mainly, I think, just because my car's faded a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me that much color-wise either. It's not as off as it actually looks right here. I'm seeing it in my viewfinder, and it's actually much closer than what's actually being seen on camera. It's just a shade off in person. So There were a couple of scratches and scuffs, mainly on the high points. Every one of them is scuffed from shipping. I got this particular generator from Rexpeed, so I'm not real sure about that, but I wanted to go ahead and get it installed. So there you go.